Just a quick note to just kind of bring everyone together for a moment, which is really important to do. There's a lot of fear, there's a lot of anxiety, worry, tension, nervousness, and for those of you that know, you're aware of what's going on. You're aware of what's happening, what's being manipulated, and what's affecting all of us, including myself. I mean, I can feel it in the air too. But never forget how much power you have. Never forget that you are a conscious, infinite being with the power of God within you. And it's already been shown, it's already been mathematically figured out that if we get the square root of 1% of a given population to feel in their bodies, again, you don't have to be a monk, you don't have to be specifically really trained for this, you don't have to, this is not something that's just given to a select few people and not others. This is something that's inherent in all of us as conscious beings. If you can feel in your body certain specific feelings, and we get just a small population to do that, a square root of 1% of the population, it has a massive impact on everyone else. And when we were doing effective prayer for Florida, I shared that an example of this. In an area of 1 million people, it takes about 100 people, okay? 100 people to feel in their bodies, feel in their mind, feel in their heart, just to feel it. Get out of your head and feel it in your body as if it's already happened. It actually will impact through morphic resonance, through the collective field, through an iCloud that governs consciousness, whatever you want to call it, but it has an impact on everyone. So here we are a week away from this election, right? There's a lot of people disturbed, worried, fearful, and when they're in that state, they forget the power they have within them. So what I'm here to do is just remind you of that power you have within you, the power to affect big changes in ways that are not logical, ways that might not make any sense to some people that are not familiar with the power of divine, the power of prayer, the power of God within us. So what I'd like everyone to do is just take a moment and in your, get out of your head for a second, put your focus right into your heart. If you have to put your hand over your heart, over your heart center, just do that. Put your hand over your heart center. Slow your breathing down for a moment. Allow yourself to feel feelings of appreciation, whatever it may be, for something that happened long ago, for something that happened years ago, perhaps. Feel feelings of gratitude for someone or something, or maybe a gift you got. And it doesn't matter, again, when you felt gratitude, you can recall it. You can put yourself in that moment and allow yourself to feel those feelings. Allow yourself to feel some feelings of appreciation. And when you can put your attention on your heart and feel feelings of compassion, appreciation, gratitude, those feelings allow you to go from your brain and get into your heart. And your heart is about 5,000 times more electromagnetic than the brain. And when you get into that heart space, feel the feelings as if our nation is already healed. Feel the feelings as if everything has already come together in a very peaceful way. Feel the feelings as if our loved ones are safe, we're safe, as if, the result has already taken place. We're in this big state of conflict right now in our country. Our country definitely needs healing. It does not need more people adding to the fear. And that's what is constantly happening. That's why I'm on here. More and more people are adding energy to the fear. Hey, Dawn, good evening. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here, Dawn. So I hope you're having a good evening. We need what we should do. And again, you can do what you'd like to do. This is not something, nobody's forcing you to do this. You don't have to. But I'm here to remind you just how powerful you are as a conscious being, as a being that has all the powers, attributes of divine within you already. And when you're distracted by tech, when you're distracted by media, when you're distracted by all the fear going on and the things happening through our technology, I mean, there's no mistake about it. Pick up your phone, just hold your phone and you'll feel more anxious. Set your phone down, go outside, put your feet on the ground for a little while, get away from your phone, and you'll notice you start to feel a little better. That's because there's things going on that I really can't speak about, but things going on under the surface that are preventing you from tapping into this great power. So how do you activate this power? As Neville Goddard once said, there's a power within you. When you use it, it has a force that no earthly thing makes the slightest difference. Those are the words of Neville Goddard. You feel in your heart as if the nation's healed. Feel in your body, in your mind, in your heart, as if the country's already at peace. Feel in your heart as the outcome that you're desiring has already taken place. And during these times of conflict, during these times of uncertainty, during these times when just the fear is so rampant, you can just feel it in the air. It's very important that we all take a moment, get into our heart center, and feel as if the outcome that we're desiring, feel as the outcome of good prevailing, feel the outcome that the evil is letting loose and something else is coming through has already taken place. That's what we can do. We need to take our power back, and our power is not going to be with us fighting or adding fear to this, adding any kind of negative energy towards this. It's going to be from us getting together as human beings and collectively combining our hearts, combining our intentions, combining our feelings, the language of the universe, and feeling as though our nation is healed. So I'm doing that right now. I'll do that for the next few minutes. It's 6:01 Central Standard Time. I'm going to do that for the next few minutes, and I invite you all to just take a moment to go into your heart center and feel the feelings as if our nation is already healed. And then let go. Get out of the way. Don't give in to the fear. Don't give in to the nervousness, the anxiety. It's very tempting. But our true power is going to come whenever we realize how powerful we are, and we step back into that role, and we don't allow the things to manipulate us at all. Dawn, you're saying interesting. You personally can feel something you really feel off. I will say we all do. Okay. Let me just remind you of this. I'm a veteran, and I know that the technology that exists is scary. The technology the government has is quite scary. During the Iraq War, there was a group of elite soldiers Saddam Hussein had that were supposed to give us a hard time, supposed to give our Navy SEALs a hard time. And so what they did was they released a robot into this bunker where these elite soldiers were. And they let this remote-controlled robot go in one door, and out the other door, all these elite soldiers came out with their hands above their head. They completely surrendered to a robot. So the technology exists for altering human states of consciousness. And we're all feeling that right now. Every one of us are feeling that off feeling in the air, having strange dreams, waking up feeling anxiety, worry, doubt, fear for no reason, having your mind just take trips that you're like, my God, why am I thinking this? It's all taking place. So what can we do? Okay? What we can do is remember the power we have within us. Take a few moments, go into your heart space, slow your breathing down, and feel the feelings in your body. Feel the feelings in your body as if your nation, as if our nation, as if our communities are already healed. And that's much more powerful than anything else that we can do in this moment. Okay? So take a few moments to do that. Carry that feeling with you and give thanks to God as if it's already taken place.